for fashion, the way it looks, because I know nothing about the NFL. They never should have put me on that show, but we'll see what happens. Stay tuned, and we'll see if I say the wrong teams, which I usually do. Okay, so Sharon Hanbury is with us still for this awesome set. It is a bestseller every year, and this year was no exception. We do have a clearance price. Actually, this is a sale price, though. Though we can't reorder it, which usually means no reorder, which means clearance usually, it's a sale price. But we can't reorder these. So the sale price goes up at the end of the day. This is Malden Mills solid polar fleece sheet set. Their polar fleece is deliciously breathable fleece. So yes, you get that coziness, and it's a sheet set. So you get that soft, that warmth against your body, but it's not too warm. It actually breathes unlike any other fleece. And we'll go through that in just a moment, but that's why these have been so incredibly popular. Just this set, this past year, 64,000 orders have been placed. So this is the clay. It's gorgeous, there's a perfect name for it. Almost has like a southwestern vibe to it. Put it with turquoise, gorgeous. Then we have natural. That's the clay again. Purple, which is more of a mauve. Red, more red than the clay. And the yellow, H263971. And then we have two more colors, but they're only available in Queen, which is usually the top seller, so that's good. This is the blush and ice blue. Now we should have these, I'm not sure about all colors, but we do have available twin XL, full, queen, king, and California king. Price goes up at the end of the day. So Sharon, these have to be the top sellers when it comes to sheets.
Oh my gosh, these are so delicious, Terry. Our customers love these sheets. Do you know when we introduced this set in September, we had a wonderful lady call in from Hawaii.
Oh, I remember that.
Yes, and she said she had 6 sets of these. And she said she never dreamed that she would be using polar fleece in Hawaii.
Well, that just goes to show you, I mean, you're going to get the warmth, but without the weight. And then there are places that, I mean, maybe it's the cold air conditioning, or maybe people just run cold. My dad and his mom, it's like it can be 80 degrees in the room, and they're like sitting there in a Berkshire blanket. So there are those who need these year round.
Absolutely. And part of the reason is that these are so popular even in the warmer climates is because they're breathable. And I'm not sure if we have the animation, Terry, or not, but this is one of the few, probably the only fleece that is actually a knit. And there we go. There's the animation. That is a standard weave. And that's a thread on top of thread on top of thread. And so nothing can escape. Where these are a knit, and when you knit, you automatically create holes between the stitches. So the excess heat and moisture dissipates, and they keep you at a beautiful, comfortable temperature throughout. And so, Terry, when we come back, if you lift these in the air, you're going to see that they don't parachute. They come right back down. And you can actually feel the air against your skin as you do that. And that shows you how breathable, and you can feel how breathable they are, which is why so many people love them and use them year round. My husband loves them year round. These were the sheets that men started talking about. Who ever thought of men talking about sheets? These are the sheets that when you gave them to your college student, the male college student, he was like, oh my gosh, these sheets.
It makes them feel like they're at home. I mean, I've purchased these for every room in my house because when everybody, it's as soon as it gets a little bit chilly here, and like way before anyone else would think, you know, to pull out like the warm stuff, we bring them out, we change all of the beds, because I know when my children that are off in college or my in-laws come to stay with me, I want them to remember coming home and having that feeling of just warmth and love. It's like you're hugging them. So I love the idea of sending them off to a college student. My daughter's going to be going next year. I will probably be sending her off with a set of these. Now is the time to pick it up. Even if they've already gone back, send them to them.
Yep.
It'll be such a
Yep.
nice surprise, and they'll just feel, it just feels like home. It feels like warmth. Maybe you know someone that's going through something where they're going to have a surgery or they're going to be in bed a lot. I mean, there's a lot to be said for the textile, the tactile feeling of that up against your body. And this is a sheet set, so you get the fitted sheet, the flat sheet, so you feel it all the way, all around, and even the pillowcases. You'll get one with the twin XL, and then two with the full queen, king, and California king. These should be like $63 to $92. So the twin XL, $63 if you found these out at retail. But we are at $29.98. That sounds to me like better than half. The easy pay is $6 to get them home. And now more than 100 orders have been placed. Let's go through the colors again, because we do have some really beautiful colors to choose from. So this is the clay.
Gosh, yes. Oh my gosh, and that's a color you're going to see more and more of as we add the color to our homes. We're going with the warmer tones, that with teal or yellow. Oh my gosh, it's so gorgeous.
And then we have
go on
natural.
Natural. And that's like a vanilla ice cream. It's beautiful, beautiful white.
Next up we have
Then the purple.
Purple.
And oh my gosh, that's like a soft
mauve kind of almost.
Yeah, a little deeper than mauve. But yes, beautiful color. The red. No, that's the clay again. Yes. And that is that beautiful rust again. And then the yellow, which is what I have. Oh my gosh, this color is so happy. And think of it as a neutral. You could use it with almost everything. The blush,
ooh,
so sophisticated, so pretty.
If you have a lot of gray, I would do the blush or the ice blue to add in, because they'll look beautiful together. And then that's how you start to introduce, you know, the colors into your decor.
Into your gray.
Now that one's last call. The ice blue is last call, just let you know.
And I think that first one was the red that I skipped over, and the red it's a true red.
No, so is it a little bit more of an orangey red, like undertone instead of a No, okay.
It's more of a blue red.
Oh, good.
Yep.
I mean, that's what I like.
Yeah.
But if you wanted the orangey, I would go more with the clay. They're all really sophisticated. I mean, depending on what your other bedding is, your coverlet or your duvet cover. I mean, this one would look so pretty with the chestnut color that we just had a few minutes ago, I feel like.
It would.
But even if you just do white.
Oh my gosh, yes. Or do the yellow. I mean, that works with so many colors. And the other thing I love about these sheets, because they're a knit, Terry, they stretch. So you don't need to have a tug of war from one diagonal corner to the other to get that last corner on, you know? Because they stretch, and it's so much easier to make the bed.
And now with the fitted sheet, does the elastic go all the way around?
Of course, and it's a deep pocket on the king size. It's an 18-inch deep mattress.
Wow.
Corner. And remember, again, with all the Berkshire products, no heat, no fabric softener. So you're going to wash them on cold. No fabric softener. I don't put them on the fastest spin. I turn it down a notch so it doesn't beat the fabric up. And then throw them in the dryer on low or no heat, no dryer sheets. They, again, are going to get better with every wash. And they come out of the dryer wrinkle-free, Terry.
Oh, that's
and they
so
stay
nice.
that way. In the morning, just flip them in the air, bring them back down, and your wrinkles are all gone.
And then look, remember, if you're just joining us, this is Polarfleece, which means it's breathable. You do this with a fleece sheet, it's gonna stay up in the air. It's gonna, you know, do that kind of tent thing. Look at that. It just takes, because it's knitted so that there's like pockets. So although they're warm and soft, they're not going to overheat. Listen, if you want to try this out on this expiring price, you get them today, because you're gonna save between $19 and $28, depending on what size you choose, but that goes away at the end of the day. These are perennial bestsellers. We've sold over 64,000 of just this set, but guess what? You can still return. So try them out, sleep in them for, you know, the next 20, 25 nights. And if you don't absolutely love them, you get them back to us in the next 30 days and we will take them back, no questions asked. You are talking about a comparative retail value of between $63 and $92. Oh, Ice Blue just sold out, just to let you know. And you know what? We're not gonna reorder these. So I don't know why they're not at a clearance price because, oh, I know why. Because people will buy these, even though there's no reorder, at the regular QVC price. We just have a special sale price for our winter sale right now. And so we're not gonna get any more of these back in. The price will go back up to our regular QVC price tonight, but we're not gonna get them back in. So let's go through the colors again. This is the clay.
Yes.
Twin XL, full, queen, king, and California king. The King and California King are the same price. They should be $92 out at retail. We're at $45, $9 on Easy Pay. Here's the natural. And that is more of like a cream or
a winter white.
A winter white, perfect.
Yep.
Purple. That will be next to go, just to let you know. Now there's the red. Oh, that's pretty. Can we go close on the red? Do you mind? Oh, look how pretty that is. I love red all year long. Like, what a strong color.
My mom did too, Terry.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then we also have yellow. Very popular in the yellow. I love yellow and gray, just saying. Like, if you're transitioning over from the all gray, this is a gorgeous way to do that. And the ice blue just sold out. And there is the blush. H263971. 300 orders have been placed. These are very popular. They're going very quickly. Price goes up at the end of the day, which I'm normally here in the morning. I'm like, oh, you have all day. And I'm like, ooh, you don't have all day anymore. You have just a couple more hours. So please don't put them in your cart and then run off to do something else. Or if you're running off to look at, like, you know, your coverlet and you're thinking, okay, which color do I want? Don't forget to check out because you come back tomorrow and the price will be higher, $19 to $28 higher. Plus, we're not getting them back in. So it's not just a sale price, it is a no reorder situation. Can we talk about the Polarfleece difference again and maybe take a look at that animation again? Because I just don't want anyone to go, oh, fleece, like clicking through the channels, fleece, nope, I'm gonna heat up. No, you're not. But you need these.
Do not compare these to other fleece because this is really special and unique because it's breathable. And we'll bring up that animation if we still have it to explain. That is a woven fabric. And when you weave, you have one thread over the other and they pack them all in there. So nothing can escape. So if you were talking about fleece, you can get overheated. But these, as you can see, are a knit. And when you knit, you automatically create those holes between the stitches. So excess heat and moisture can dissipate, air can get through, so you don't get clammy or sweaty. You stay at a beautiful temperature. They're just, what I love is I don't have to put socks on before I get in bed.
Yes.
I don't have to do this with my feet to get warm.
I'm laughing because it's true, because I do that. Actually, the other night I used, I had put a heating pad down at my feet because they just couldn't, I was outside and it was freezing and you know, you just hold the cold. And I got in, my feet would not get warm. And so you don't have to do that with these. If you have not tried the Malden Mills Polarfleece, please let this be the one you try out. And then next year you will be ready for, we usually do a today's special value, and that's usually our best deal of the year to get them, and you'll be ready to go. Or maybe you won't even need a new one. Or what if it's that you already know it and you already love it and you're thinking about that college student that you'd like to send them to, or you're thinking about that guest room could use a nice little refresh. I don't want to spend the time in the money painting. I don't want to, you know, do anything differently, but put a nice set of sheets on the bed, roll back the coverlet, and then have some fun with some throw pillows that pulls all the colors together. And for $29.98 on the Twin and Twin XL, or $44.98 for a king or California king. On any of these, you're not spending more than $45. You've just done a total redo